Greetings YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you this morning from the safety of my tent. Beyond that mesh there are about 100 million midges, all with a personal grudge against me, trying to eat me alive. So I'm packing away inside here, then I'm going to get on the bike. I am just inches away from the Applecross pass. I can't wait. Let's have it. Okay, I'm out of here, and all I can say is good riddance to those midges. Absolutely vile. I've literally been there breakfast whilst I packed the tent away, but that's to be expected in the Highlands of Scotland in August. What can you do? Right, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, so I apologise. Mallaig or Applecross Pass. Here we come. It rained heavily in the night, but it's beautiful that the sun is out. The road isn't closed because it's not winter. This is the final leg of our NC500 tour. It's been amazing. Yesterday was a long day, 12 hours, but in the end I got a meal in the pub, fish and chips, which really hit the spot. Nice pint of the locally brewed lager, and then I didn't even have to wild camp. Just on the start of the Applecross Pass, the campsite reception was still open, and for the sake of £12 I could shower, I could sort myself out, and then I spent about, I don't know, 2 hours transferring files across from the GoPro to the laptop, getting a bit of housekeeping done, ready to start recording it all over again today. I'd really like, if I could today, to get to Mallaig and then catch the ferry to Inverie. I've looked into it, it's ever so reasonable, about £7.50 I think each way, so 15 quid return, and it's 45 minutes. Crossing potentially can be quite rough, which is not ideal for me because I get seasick just looking at a puddle ripple. I would like to get to that village of Inverie, which is the UK's most remote village. It's completely cut off from, although it's on the mainland, it's completely cut off from the mainland road network by a whole load of mountains, and you can trek to it for 17 miles across the mountains on the tracks, or you can get the ferry, and I think that would be a very cool thing to do. Thank you, campervan, very kind. Okay, so we're just on the Applecross Pass. I've had to stop because the GoPro's playing up. I think it's because the media mod gets wet and everything just doesn't want to work. That stops it being waterproof. So I will go back to filming without commentary because there'll be no external mic. But just look at this scenery. And there's the road it awaits. Happy days. Right, let's get on with it.
just like gasoline. Man, you light the fire in me. Sit back, baby, and watch me burn. Honey, you're like TNT. You always light the fuse in me. A 101 fire starter, watch and learn. Girl, there ain't no one to blame. We fuel the fire and fan the flames and write our names in smoke across the sky. This country boy might detonate. You lit my touch paper, don't say goodbye. You're just like gasoline. You're like dynamite. Your kisses keep me warm at night. My temperature keeps rising by degrees. Baby, you're like kerosene. Your love is hot but never mean. That kind of fire drops me to my knees. Girl, there ain't no one to blame. We fuel the fire and fan the flames and write our names in smoke across the sky. This country boy might detonate. You lit my touch paper, don't say goodbye. You're just like gasoline. 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 Gasoline, gasoline. Girl, there ain't no one to blame. We fuel the fire and fan the flames and write our names in smoke across the sky. This country boy will never say goodbye. You're just like gasoline, like gasoline, 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 gasoline.
road. Midges had found their way into my helmet and in my ears and everything. I can't stand them. They are not welcome road companions at all. However, the Applecross Pass, how stunning was that? I wish I could have spoke to you whilst I was riding it, but obviously I couldn't. Absolutely awe-inspiring, dramatic, wonderful. I completely fell in love with that. I would have stopped at Loch Carron for some breakfast, but I'm too early. Everything's shut, so I'm going to keep on going. I'm working my way along the NC500. I'm aiming for Mallaig because I want to get the ferry to Inverie if I can, and check out that remote village. Anyway, the next stop is going to be breakfast. Breakfast yet, but it is only 9:30 in the morning. As soon as I see somewhere I'm going to stop. I'm still following the NC500 signs at the moment, but it says Inverness 26. Now I want to go to Mallaig, so I'm going to put it into the sat-nav and see if it's time to break away from the NC500 route, because I don't want to go east too far, because I keep heading east according to the compass, to have to work my way back again. So I do want to get this ferry if I possibly can. And I'm getting really hungry. Okay, so that says I'm going to arrive at 11:35, which should give me plenty of time to go and get a ferry, even stopping for breakfast. Game on, I say. Well, this is perfect. I've got veggie, sausage and egg bap for breakfast, which I'm very ready for. I've had a fantastic morning riding the Applecross Pass. going through Loch Carron, which brought back some memories from when I was a nipper, and I'm now heading for Mallaig, where I intend to catch the ferry to Inverie, which is the most remote village in the entire UK. So bon appetit. And away from the mountains, I've just realised there are no midges. What a relief, utter relief to not be bitten alive. Oh. So it appears that I should have started heading from Mallaig back when I was at Loch Carron, so I've got quite a long way to go around the houses. Looking at both sat navs, I may even end up crossing Skye at one point. Anyway, it's all an adventure. Let's get on with it. Well, I completely got it wrong, and I should have really turned off from Mallaig at Loch Carron. So be it. I'm retracing my steps quite a long way now, heading for Mallaig, and as I mentioned, looking at Google Maps and the Nav 6, it looks like it might even take me via the Isle of Skye, in which case I get to visit something that I wasn't going to do otherwise. I am heading back to the mountains, and as you can see, I'm also heading back to the rain. So anyway, what can I say? It's all part of the fun. Let's carry on. So here's the beauty of getting lost and not getting stressed about it and just letting the road take you wherever it goes, because not only did I get to ride a stretch of road I wouldn't have otherwise done, which was a bonus. Bonus number 2 was I got to ride it back in the other direction, which afforded me with some fantastic views. So it's a complete bonus that this route to Mallaig has now found me on the Isle of Skye. I wasn't expecting that today, so that's good. I'm going to make my way to Mallaig. It says something like 22, 23 miles, and then I intend to get the ferry to Inverie, which I've been looking forward to a lot. possible to pay on the boat? Okay, where do I get a ticket from?
Give us 2 seconds. Aye.
Hi, yeah, I haven't got a ticket yet, so where would I go to get?
If you go down the front of lane 1 and then go into the office.
Yeah, okay.
Well, wait, we'll see, we'll get you on it after this.
Okay, so front of lane 1. Thank you. Hello, hello, could I have a ticket to Mallaig, please? I'm at the front of lane 1. So the plan is get across to Mallaig, then buy another ferry ticket, which I won't be taking the bike on, which will be to get me to Inverie. So one extra boat that I wasn't expecting today. Brilliant, I love it. Lucky to get on this one because it's really full. Well, I survived that journey anyway. It was rolling about a little bit, but not too much, and makes me wonder how I'm going to be on the next one. It will be interesting, I'm sure. It's all part of the adventure. Now I remember reading online about buying tickets near the end of the pier or on the harbour or something, so I'm going to go and check it out and see if I can get myself a ticket. Result, I've got my ticket. 2 o'clock I've got to get to the boat, which is just behind me, and then I've got about an hour in Inverie, and the sailing is 45 minutes, hour there, 45 minutes back. The pub's open apparently, only just opened today after being renovated, but the tea room's closed, so it's going to be a pint rather than a coffee, but I'm not complaining. I like that. That's the pub on Inverie, and it's the mainland's Britain's remotest pub according to the Guinness Book of Records, and it says impromptu Impromptu Kayleys, bring your own instrument or use ours. Walkers, yachtists, trampers, dogs, kids, landlubbers, musicians, anarchists and politicians welcome. Well, I'm a musician, so I guess I'm welcome. Maybe I can grab a guitar and play something. We'll find out.
Meanwhile, we hope you enjoy your time on board the Western Isles. Thank you.
So when you live on the remotest village in the mainland UK, all your goods have to be shipped in, literally. There's no supermarket, nothing you can actually get to. So there's tins of beer there, saws, crisps, screws, everything that you could have possibly imagined for the everyday life. Over an hour here, and you'll notice there's cars driving around, and it's supposed to be the remotest village in the UK, mainland, and it in fact is, because although there's a small road network here, they don't lead to anywhere. They really are the road to nowhere, and the only way to access this village, which looks beautiful by the way, is by hiking 17 miles across those mountains, which would take considerably longer than 45 minutes. So in that hour I'm going to have a little explore. I'm going to spend a little bit of money in the local pub just to keep it afloat. That's the reason I'm doing it. Apparently it's just been refurbished, I believe. I could be wrong here, but I believe the brewery pulled out, and it's the villagers that clubbed together and actually purchased the pub and got it up and running. But we should find out anyway. Let's go and explore Inverie. So the first thing I stumble across is this little information board here, which depicts a mountain biking circuit. No mobile reception, always tell someone where you're going, ride with a buddy. I would like to bring my mountain bike here. It would be cool. Anyway, don't have my mountain bike with me. And the GSA is tucked away in Mallaig, awaiting my return. contrary to what I was told, it looks like the cafe may be open, in which case that's where I'm going to be spending my money. But what a perfect place to have a second lunch, I guess, after yesterday's period of time when I didn't have any food and I was starving. I've got plenty today, so it's times of plenty at the moment, which is good. So thank you, cafe, for being open. I can see a red phone box ahead. So many of them. Not so much round my way where I live, but I really like these. Let's see, is it still a phone? No, it's not. An empty phone box. Telephone in post office shop during opening hours. Okay. It's just there as a reminder of an age gone by. Now, on Two Wheel Dreamer channel, we love a good defender. And there's a good defender just here. I'm guessing that doesn't see the mileage that it could. Very nice. Well, you could wonder to yourself, where does this road lead to? And I can tell you that without even going down it. And that's nowhere, because it's just going to stop. If I had more time here, I've only got an hour. If I had more time here, I'd walk until it ends. But obviously, I haven't got that much time. Now, I would imagine to be the suitable sort of material to live here, you've got to be okay with the feeling of isolation. And that's like real isolation, because you can't pop to a shop, you can't pop to the cinema, you can't really pop and do anything anywhere. But what a place to be. Absolutely gorgeous. I wonder if there was a feeling of safeness during COVID here. Obviously supplies would still have been brought in, therefore there was a risk of it coming to this remote little hamlet. But I don't know, maybe they managed to escape unscathed. Be very lucky if they did. Certainly lockdown wouldn't have been a problem, and you could have probably carried on about your business the same as you normally would, as long as you didn't mix with your neighbours, or if there wasn't any here, then maybe you could mix with your neighbours. I don't know. It would be interesting to know how it panned out for everybody. I love it. A school sign. I wonder how many children attend that. Well, if you're going to get a job in a school, or you're going to be head of a school, you want to do it somewhere like this. I would imagine it's less stressful than an inner city school somewhere. So here's the school. Oh, that's my kind of school. When I'm not travelling around on a motorcycle filming it for you guys, I teach guitar in schools, amongst various other musical pursuits like performing all over the place, and songwriting all over the place as well. And I would like to teach in this school. I think it would be far less stressful. Right, I think I've got about half an hour before I need to catch the ferry back to the rat race. The rat race, it's not the rat race, it's Mallaig. There's no rat race there. None of this area has a rat race at all. But anyway, I've got half an hour. I think I really need the loo, which is a really good excuse to pop into the pub and have a swift half. Oh yes. Good health to you. Well, I think here's a really good place to end today's video. I'm heading on to Fort William to camp tonight, and then tomorrow it will be the final push from Fort William back home, which is, I don't know,
350 miles, 400 miles, something like that. But I think it's a good place to call it a day for today. So we'll pick it up again in Fort William tomorrow morning. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.